Hey everybody, it's Lauren Melton here, registered dietitian at CoreLife in Odenton. Thanks for joining me again today on another episode of Eating Well with CoreLife. Today we're really going to talk about something exciting, alcohol. Yay! But before we get started, I want to remind you that even though our clinics are temporarily closed, you can still meet with your care team through a telehealth visit and track your progress using CoreLife's app and remote patient monitoring program. So if you're interested in scheduling a telehealth visit, just give your local office a call or send them an email and our team will get you scheduled. Okay? So let's get started. So since a lot of us are at home a lot more frequently than normal, it's no secret that a lot of our intake could be going way up, our alcohol intake anyway. Now, there's nothing wrong with enjoying adult beverages as long as you're being responsible about it, right? So today I really wanted to focus on how to enjoy alcohol but not sabotage your weight loss efforts. But first, I want to kind of go through alcohol and give you a little bit of education on how alcohol kind of interacts with your body so that you're a little bit more educated about that once we're done here today. So last week when we talked, when we went through our macronutrient series, we talked about how every time you eat a gram of protein or carbohydrates, you get about 4 calories for every gram, okay? And then with fat, you get about 9 calories for every gram. Now alcohol kind of fits somewhere in between there, coming in at about 7 calories per gram. Now the kicker with alcohol is though, whenever you consume it, your body can't really derive any nutrition from it, and those calories from your alcohol are not working for you, like we talked about last week. So you're really just getting empty calories that are very low quality. So that's really number one. Drinking alcohol and weight loss also don't go really well together because alcohol can really change the way that your body burns fat. So when you drink alcohol, your body is more focused on breaking down the alcohol rather than burning fat or really any other nutrient for that matter. So instead of burning carbohydrates, fat, or protein that you eat, your body is really just burning off the alcohol that you're drinking first. So what could happen is that these nutrients could be stored as fat if they're not able to be metabolized, which obviously is not really going to help you with your weight loss, right? So that's kind of like the way that it interacts with your body, but there are another few honorable mentions about ways that drinking alcohol can indirectly affect weight loss. So when you're drinking a little bit more than normal, obviously your inhibitions are going to be a little bit looser. So you may tend to snack a little bit more than you normally would, or reach for those snacks that you normally would not choose, or, just do some like late night eating if you're into it, like pizza, drive-through hamburgers, whatever. Stuff that you normally probably wouldn't eat. That's just adding extra calories into your day, right? That you probably didn't account for. Also, if you're drinking a little bit too much the next day, you may feel a little bit hungover, which no one likes to feel hungover, but you don't feel good. So the opportunity that you have to go work out, probably not going to take it because you're not really feeling that great. So you're missing an opportunity to move your body, burn a little bit more calories, do something good for yourself. So obviously that's not going to help you. And then sometimes it's also been reported as a side effect of drinking too much that it can negatively affect your sleep. And we spent, a whole day last week talking about how sleep is important for your overall health and for weight loss. So if you're not sleeping appropriately, that's kind of a double whammy there, right? So now that we have that, let's talk about alcohol itself. So the 2015 to 2020 Dietary Guidelines for Americans advise people to limit alcohol to at least one drink per day for women and no more than 2 per day for men. And obviously, please be of appropriate drinking age to partake. So the serving size of alcohol depends on the type of alcohol that you drink. So when they say 1 drink for a woman, 2 drinks for men, what does that even mean? So those are defined as 12 ounces of a beer, so about a can of beer, about 5 ounces of wine, or 1.5 ounces of hard liquor. So of all those things, typically 1 serving of alcohol contains about 100 to 150 calories. So if you're, going out with some friends and end up having 3 drinks, that's, at least 300 calories, if not more. And for some of us, depending on your calorie range, 300 calories could be a whole extra meal. So if you think, you're consuming your normal calories plus an extra 300, that can add up quickly. And then if you're drinking things that you need to add something else to, like if you're drinking liquor and then you add, a juice, a tonic, a simple syrup, those also have calories. So you need to account for those. So that can further increase your risk of weight gain, right? So how can you make these types of things healthier? Obviously, watching your portion sizes. And whenever you are drinking, I don't want to let this get lost. You need to log your drinks because, like we've been talking about, those contribute calories. So if you want to stay within your calorie limit, you need to be taking into account your alcoholic beverages, okay? So things that you can do to drive down the calories or keep the calories under control. If you're mixing like liquor drinks, mix with 0-calorie mixers. So things like diet soda, soda water, sparkling water, things like that. Look for reduced calorie liquors. A lot of brands are coming out. They know people are getting a little bit more conscious about their weight and calories, so they're coming out with reduced calorie liquor. So look for those. If you're drinking wine and you want to kind of get a little bit more than 5 ounces in, try and make a wine spritzer. So wine with sparkling water mixed in. That's always a great thing. If you're out with friends, and you know that you're going to be doing a little bit more drinking than normal, try alternating your drinks with the water. So every time you have a drink, you have to drink a glass of water before you drink another one. So that can kind of cut back on your quantity. Something else you can do, if you're drinking a higher calorie beer, like stouts and things that have higher calories, and you can even do this with wine or liquor drinks. It doesn't have to be beer. Pouring it into a smaller glass so that you kind of, psychologically trick yourself into thinking that you're having a full thing. And that kind of helps pace yourself so you're not drinking more than you actually need, right? And like I said, don't forget to log it. Alcohol has calories, and we want to be mindful of our calories, right? So again, nothing wrong with having drinks. Just be responsible. Make well-informed decisions, and stay safe. But I hope that gave you some good insight on alcohol, and continue, to drink in moderation. I hope y'all had a great time today. Thanks for joining me. Please subscribe to our CoreLife channel and leave us your comments, questions, or other topics you'd like us to cover below. Again, be sure to check out those fitness videos with Corey and cooking demos with Nick. CoreLife, we love you. We miss you. Stay safe, and we will see you next time.